Hello, everybody. So this is the podcast, as you can see, for, March 14th. And it's about solving for the value of something in the future. Okay. There's something that about an investment that you need to hear about. It's how often it's compounded. So it's how often is the interest that you earn put back in the account. So let's say you have a simple savings account and it earns 5% interest a year, and you invest $100. 5% of $100 is $5. Okay? At the end of the year, that $5 is put into your savings account. So now you have $105. Now, if you still have that money in your savings account and you're going to reinvest it at the same 5% interest rate, now at the end of that year, you're using $105 times 0.05, and you will earn this time $5.25, and that money is put back into your account. So at the end of the year, now you have $110.25. Now all of that is going to be invested back in at 5% interest rate, and all that is going to be earning interest. What I need you to see is the first year you earned $5. This was the amount of money that you had in interest. It's the amount of money that was made just by having it sit in the account. The second year you earned $5.25. This year, both the $5 and the $5.25, the interest is now going to be earning interest. The interest is now earning interest. That's what it means compounded. Okay, interest earning interest. Okay? How often you compound it, the more frequently you compound it, the more frequently you reinvest the money back into the account, then the sooner the interest is earning interest. Okay? We'll come back to compounded continuously in just a second. Compounded daily means it earns interest in a day, and that money after a day is put back in. So at the end of day one, money is put back in. On day two, the money that day one made and the original amount is then going to be earning interest. And then you have money that's stuck back in after day two, and day three, and day four, and day four, and day five, and so on. The more frequently it's compounded, the faster the money grows. The more frequently it's compounded, the faster the money grows. Daily. How many days in a year is that? Daily means there are 365 days that it's compounded. Okay? N is how often it's compounded. In this case, it's 365. So there's N. And there's N. N gets put in two places. So this person invested $680. So A is equal to $680, 1 plus the rate, 0.058, divided by N, which is how often you compound it, raised to the 365 times T, 11 years. And all of this, you just type in your calculator. Just type it in. So I guess I can't push it that far. Let's try this, see if I can squish it up. Okay, yes. I don't know if I can squish further. Sorry, it's either way I'm making the screen tiny, and I'm trying to keep the screen big, but I don't know if there's any way I can do that. It doesn't appear to be. Okay, so let's just type it in. So 680 parenthesis 1 plus 0.058 divided by 365, close it, raise it to the 365 times 11. Okay, and then you just hit enter. Don't stop and figure this stuff out as you go. Just type it all in from start to finish. Just get it in there, okay? There you go. And there's your answer. Now, you're going to round to the nearest cent. So the 3218 would be taken off. So it's $1,362.62. Okay. Oh, here, I didn't read it. To the nearest $10. Oh, interesting. That's crazy. I just assumed it was the nearest cent. Nearest $10. Okay. So that would be $1,360. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I've noticed a problem that said round to the nearest $10 before. $1,360. Okay. I know I have one on the previous screen to show you. I'll get back to that. Okay. Compounded quarterly. A quarter, isn't that a fourth? So n in this case isn't a quarter, it's 4. It's compounded 4 times a year. There are 4 quarters in a year. So the principal, that's this, principal. Principal is the amount of money that you initially invest. Principal. Principal. It's the amount of money that you initially invest. Okay? So 8,400, parenthesis, 1 plus the rate, 0.054, 0.054, over how often you compound it, 4, close it, 4 times 13 years. Again, there's $10. Interesting. So now again, it's just to type it in. So I'm going to clear that out. And what did I say it was? $8,400? 8,400, parenthesis, 1 plus 0.054 divided by 4. Close it, raise it. Oops, I wrote n out here. Sorry about that. That's a 4. 4 times 13. 4 times 13. Don't stop and evaluate anything. Just type the whole thing in. Nearest $10. So that'd be what? $17,090? $17,090. Set to the nearest $10. And in case that isn't showing up well for everyone playing along at home, there you go. So the nearest $10. So it's $87, so you'd make it 90. So $17,090. Okay? All right, this next one, interest rate of the compounded monthly. So n, in this case, is going to be 12. Now, respecting of your time, I'm not sure I actually need to go through this process with you and fill it in. I'm not trying to be lazy and get out of it. I'm just thinking that you guys got this now. The interest rate, 0.021. You fill it in for R, divided by 12, raise it to the 12 times 14 years, blah, blah, blah. Now, what I did go through with you was compounded continuously. That's a different formula. It involves E. E is like pi. It's a non-repeating, non-terminating decimal. I can show you where that is. It's right there. It's second, this ln button. It's this e to the x. I don't know if I can make this thing any bigger. There we go. Right there. There it is. It's the e to the x. So, let's do this. Second ln gives you the e, and if I do it to the first power, you can see what e is worth. Okay? Now, I know it looks like it's repeating, but it's not. It doesn't repeat. Okay? I trust me. Okay? I know you're seeing the 1828, 1828. I know that, but this last number's rounded. Okay? It's not repeating. Okay. It's an irrational number. All right. So, let's go back. And we have to use this. Oh, boy, did that make that tiny. Okay. All right. This is the formula. A PERT. A equals P times E raised to the RT. Okay, so here goes. That's the amount. P is still your principal, how much you invested, 2,900, times E raised to the rate 0.054 times time. So you're just going to type that in. So, see what I can do here. So 2,900 times E, second ln, there it is, 0.054 times 11. And says the nearest cent, So it would be $5,252.53. Okay? When you see compounded continuously, that's the formula you have to use. These formulas don't function for that. It's only this one that's compounded continuously. Okay? So once again, that is the name of your assignment. Thank you guys for your time. Have a great one.